Good evening. Holy moly. How are you? I hope you're all well. How is 2021? I hope it's good for you. It seems an awful lot like 2020, but with a bigger number and the same futile hopes and dreams that we had 12 months ago, as we burst into 2020 thinking, Jesus, this is very futuristic sounding, isn't it? Like a science fiction film. This is going to be great. And then a couple of months later, COVID. Anyway, that song was called Rid of Me by First World War British sweetheart, Forces sweetheart, Dame Vera Lynn. Looking good there for 306. A lot of people get sick of turkey, don't they? They think, oh Jesus, turkey, yes, you know, but it's very dry, isn't it? Next year maybe we'll have a chicken or a crocodile or something. A chicken is just a young turkey. I mean, not many people know that, but once a chicken gets to 6 weeks old, it turns into a turkey. So it's kind of the same thing. I mean, you might argue about which came first, the chicken or the egg. And, that's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? But definitely the chicken came before the turkey. It's a bit like cygnets and swans, you know. A cygnet is an ugly duckling kind of a thing, isn't it? And then after 350,000 million years, turns into a swan. So that's that. And now I'm going to read you 2 poems from myself and the wife. Run a poetry press called PB. We do books and magazines and things, and we've been going 10 years, and this is PB7, and I am going to read for you now a poem by Frank Dulligan called My. It was at this point that the fucking idiot hit the one key on the keyboard that turns the computer off. Frank Dulligan, or Dullahan, my mother flew off and left us. She first felt that grip on her heart as she waited for the excursion bus to Lord's. Her companions were too full of their approaching journey to notice. She held her breath carefully, like borrowed money. But she came back from Lord's, time-marked, finding the weight of her life hard to lift, slowing into her days, feeling the flutter of what was to come perched in her chest. Later, home from hospital, she flew, shrugging off her body like an old coat, to lift free into mid-morning air, leaving it all. The flat-roofed coal house, the uncombed garden, her boys seated in a classroom's windowed shaft of dust, her husband off at work in Dublin, not knowing he had started to fall, or how hard he'd yet to hit the ground. And near at the back, a poem by Ellen Factor called Paula Learns to Surf. At 49, Paula learns to surf, wetsuit tight against Cornish waters, surfboard waxed for the grip. She paddles on a specimen slide, neoprene bound body, observed by cormorants and angels. From their height and weightlessness, they watch her learn to climb, crawl, roll over. She perfects lying prone and falling off. She dreams of standing balanced on a balsa wood shortboard, catching the green wave, or any wave at all, like Kelly. 15 years surfing, 15 years her junior, like most of the young pups in the New Quay Women's Surf Club. Paula begs her oldish body to recall how she first found her feet, with a toddler's intention, how her tiny body practiced 8 hours a day, every day for a year, until she mastered the space between armchair and settee, surfed the ocean across the sitting room floor. Peace out, dudes.